Hello, my Sagittarius family. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly tarot reading for you, Sagittarius, from May 25th through the 31st. Thank you for joining me today, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join me each and every day for my quick glance daily readings. Now, just a reminder, these are general readings. For a personalized reading, click on my website link below. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating this week. Starting with your first card, Sagittarius, and this is your anchor card for the reading. You have the Ten of Cups. This is a card depicting a grateful and happy family. It's a happy home life. It's shared love, blessings, peace, all about family. So this is a card indicating your emotional connections and relationships and home life are blessed. This is a time to be grateful for all the love and happiness you have in your life, Sagittarius. The Cups energy is all about emotions, your feelings, your intuition. And if you think of the Ace of Cups, that's a gift from the divine, and that's just one cup, and it's overflowing. Now look at your card here, Sagittarius. You have 10 of them. So the energy is really amplified, and this being your anchor card, this is setting the tone for your entire reading. Now looking at your card here, your 10 of Cups are in a rainbow. And rainbows symbolize the feminine essence, its divine blessings, and times of happiness and peace. Now, rainbows can also be representing enlightenment, and as an archway, as we see here, can represent a spiritual initiation. And arches are our openings to new paths and represent the possibility of something new. Now, the number 10 energy of this card is the most complete form of the cup suit energy. It is the ultimate completion. Mastery has been achieved. Now, if you do reduce the 10 down to number 1, it is indicating new pursuits or new beginnings. And this is actually Pisces card, so it could indicate a Pisces individual or possibly another water sign. Cancer or Scorpio might be involved in your week. Taking a look at your next card, Sagittarius, you have the Four of Swords. And the first message coming through with this card is your need to connect with spirit. Looking at this card here, yes, this individual is resting, relaxing, but also meditating. And your 10 of Cups rainbow on your anchor card is indicating a spiritual initiation for you, Sagittarius. Now, for some of you, the Four of Swords can mean to relax, to rest, to recharge your batteries. There's been a lot going on in the world, and most likely in your lives as well. And sometimes when you have problems or having a hard time, the Four of Swords appears to indicate to retreat to a quiet place. Stress can take a toll on our bodies, our minds, and our spirit. So taking time out to recuperate can give you the strength and the fortitude that you need to carry on, Sagittarius. Now, for some Sagittarians, the Four of Swords is showing up because it's telling you to seek some advice. This is about going to someone who's an expert in their field. So that was one message coming through. And this could possibly be a Libra individual since the Four of Swords is Libra's card. Now, the number 4 energy of this card is signifying stability and rationality. It's the practical parts of life and being self-disciplined, Sagittarius. 4 can also mean unmoving, staying in one spot, which could be positive or negative. You might be refusing to change, and all the more reason to connect with spirit. Tune into your higher self so you can get the messages that you're meant to hear. Now, looking at our card here, yes, we see the individual resting with his hands together, meditating, but he's actually lying on a coffin, which represents rest before being reborn. This is endings that come before new beginnings. Again, referring back to your anchor card with the 10 cups in the rainbow. Some type of spiritual awakening possibly happening for some Sagittarians out there. And then the stained glass window is a symbol that reminds us to look at things from a larger spiritual perspective. And the sword energy has to do with the activity of the mind. It's about honor, communication, rationality, but also elimination. These are all things represented by the sword energy. So with this time, getting rest and recharging your batteries is eliminating anything negative or toxic in your body, around you, and preventing you from being the best you can be, Sagittarius. Now moving on to your next card, you have the Page of Swords. More mental energy here, which can be very tiring. All the more reason to take advantage of resting when you can. Now the pages of the court are the known messengers. And the Page of Swords brings unexpected news. And it comes in rather quickly, bluntly. And once the news is delivered, decisions have to be made. So the main energy surrounding the Page of Swords is something unexpected. This is a general reading, so hard to say what the news is that the Page of Swords will bring. In a personalized reading, my guides will usually indicate to me what the news is. But one thing that I can tell you, the Page of Swords could bring in some news that will alert you to the truth of the matter. Now, for some of you, this could be alerting you to a job. Possibly that you'll be called back to your previous job, or possibly finding a new one. Something might come up very unexpected that you weren't thinking about, and you could take advantage of the opportunity before you. Now, for some Sagittarians, the Page of Swords might be alerting you to something in regards to relationships. Although your anchor card is indicating everything is happy and going well. So there is a possibility that for some Sagittarians, the Page of Swords is delivering the news of a new little one joining your family. So I'm thinking for the most part, the Page of Swords will be delivering mostly good news to all the Sagittarians out there. The 3-card spread adds up to 15, which reduces to the number 6. And 6 is all about harmony and balance. Need I say more, Sagittarius? Now taking a look at your next card, which is your overall energy card for the entire reading. And you have the major arcana card, the Fool. So this is definitely a new beginning, a new adventure, some type of new journey, and possibly even a spiritual journey that you'll be embarking on, Sagittarius. Now the Fool card showing up is the start, the beginning, the new path. And it's usually aligned to your heart, your soul, your purpose or calling. And this is definitely taking a leap of faith, but really exciting, Sagittarius. This is a brand new start. It's a fresh start for you. Now, you do need to have an open mind, Sag, so don't think about making all the decisions about where you're going to go, how you're going to find this, how you're going to do it. Just stay open to the surprises and the unexpected news from the Page of Swords and the opportunities. Anything can happen if you leave room for possibilities. So trust in the universe to keep you safe and then take the leap for this new journey. Now, I believe for some Sagittarians, the Four of Swords card was getting you ready for the energy of the Fool card, which is your overall energy for this reading. And the number of this card is 0. So 0 is the absence of everything, and then the potential for anything. It's a blank slate. And the Fool card is associated with the root chakra, so it's your base, your foundation. It's like wiping the slate clean. You're starting off on something new. Very exciting energy, Sagittarius. This is a release from the cycle of your birth, death, and rebirth. It is before the beginning and after the end. So something new is coming your way, Sagittarius. Now let's take a look at your crystal, which crystal your angels and guides have suggested for you for this week. UNAKITE. So your angels and guides always knows best. They chose UNAKITE because they want you to live in the present, live in the now. Now the Fool card being your overall energy, and to not think about the past and not think about the future, just live in the present. So for this week, be sure to have the UNAKITE crystal. This might be an indication that too many of you keep looking over at your past and also possibly worrying too much about the future or planning so much in regards to your future that you haven't had any time to enjoy the here and now, the present time. The UNAKITE crystal indicates to be grateful for the experiences that you've been through in the past because they made you the wonderful person you are today. But begin to honor who you are and all the loved ones and friends around you. That's what your anchor card is indicating. The 10 of Cups, all those relationships and the love and the blessings surrounding you. So UNAKITE helps you to live in the now. It is a balancing and grounding crystal, which is associated with the heart chakra. So Sagittarius, try to focus on the things and people that bring you the most fulfillment or happiness at the moment. Spend time doing things that you love and re-energize yourself. That's what your Four of Swords card is indicating. So be sure this week to connect with your loved ones and do something fun together. Now, I leave you with the message of the card, Sagittarius, but it is all within your own hands. You decide your own destiny, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Sagittarian family.